Okay, let's see. What I'm doing is walking at the Leon County. That's the county of Tallahassee. Geological sink, and there's, I don't know, a dozen sinks. So basically, limestone collapses and forms a indenture, which may or may not be filled with water. So I'm being impressed by all the mushrooms right now. But what I thought I'd do is a few little thoughts on minimalism. And this is the philosophy that, look at all the turkey tails. That, you only really need to carry around what you need. And how you define that is arbitrary. But if you like woodwork and you have a shop, certainly that's going to be a lot more of a burden than if you don't. So my thought is you haven't touched it in, let's say, 2 years. Or if you even haven't opened the box that it contains, it, then you probably don't need it. And if anyone who's moved any number of times knows how difficult and expensive, I'm going to say, for me, hauling the car, about $3,800, $4,000 across country. And say $2,400 if you load up something, let them take it, and then you unload it, which is very convenient and cheaper. But consider two situations where you're hauling a woodworking shop versus going on a trip. What I do is I just have one bag, carry on, put everything I need in there, and assume I can have access to laundry. Then I don't have to worry about my luggage getting lost. And it generally is not inconvenient to carry on a plane. And this has served me quite well for any number of years. So, broadly speaking, what I've been trying to do is get everything I own into my car, which is not small. So that's an arbitrary measurement, certainly. But it means that I could just pick up and go. And that may or may not be a good thing. Is the tiny sink. And it is. So take this into consideration. I don't think of minimalism as being deprivation because you can adjust anything. There's a lot of things you just simply don't use or need, and if you get rid of them, often you just don't miss them at all. And remember that you can think about the cost of hauling something across country versus actually, buying it at your location. There's quite a few things you just do not need to haul across country. It's just not worth the walking back and forth to the van and so forth, especially if it's hot. Ooh, puff off. So it's really a matter of, it's not deprivation, as more just, what do I wish to trouble myself with. And I did get rid of a lot of books, but as long as the internet exists, I can look stuff up. Maybe floral keys are not an example, but a lot of things are. There's not too much that just cannot be looked up on the internet, or just buy the book again if you need it. If you don't need to buy it in a couple of years, you really didn't need it. And I say need in a broad sense. So anyway, that's my thought. A little less than 5 minutes.